Hello and good morning. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining in for yoga this morning. I'm streaming this a little bit later, but I think that both you, Nancy, and Meg take this a little bit later anyway. So hopefully it's not a big deal. But we'll go ahead and get started in a comfortable seat and take a moment to find a nice tall spine. You can allow the hands to rest on your knees, palms up or down, thumb and first finger together. And then we'll take a moment or two just to check in. So sit up nice and tall. Notice the breath as it breathes in, watching it rise through both nostrils and descend all the way down to the base of the torso. And then as you exhale, maybe sense the breath move into the earth. It's kind of this really sweet sense of grounding. And really, just stabilizing your attention and awareness in the body. And as you become more and more in tune with your body, just take a moment to notice places that might be tight or tense, places that might need some extra care as we move through our practice, or places that feel really good. So want to be, open to it all. And now you'll inhale through the crown of your head. As you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. And take a moment to move your head sweetly from side to side. Kind of tracing the collarbone with your chin. Just a gentle stretch for the back of the neck, top of the shoulders. Take another inhale, then exhale the opposite ear to opposite shoulder, or I'm sorry, one ear to a shoulder. And then move your head a little bit forward and back, chin down or up. And then take an inhale and exhale, drop your head back, your throat open. And move your head from side to side. Just kind of stretching open the front of the throat, front of the chest. And take another inhale, then exhale an ear to a shoulder. Well, the opposite side. And then again, move your head a little forward and back, maybe chin down or up. And then we'll take another inhale and exhale. Now rotate your head around in a full circle. One more breath in, one more breath out, and then rotate your head the other way. Again, just nice and smooth. Let's go one more inhale and one more exhale. And then inhale the head up to center. Give a couple rotations with your shoulders. And let them rest back and down just onto the back of the body. We'll bring the hands together at the center of the heart. Rub the hands briskly back and forth. Just create a little heat between your palms. And then allow the hands to just settle at your heart center and take a moment to dedicate your practice. So, to anyone who may be struggling or suffering, anyone in your world who could use a little bit of support and encouragement. And we take a nice deep breath in, fill your lungs all the way full, and hold the breath at the top. Exhale everything out. And inhale the hands to the third eye. So just kind of clearing your mind, let go of everything that has already happened or anything yet to come. And as you clear the space in the mind, set an intention, a present and positive statement, image, or feeling. Take a deep breath in, hold the breath at the top, and then exhale, hands to heart center. We'll open now with 3 rounds of Om. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, bow the chin to the chest and then release the hands. Allow your eyes to open. We'll stay seated just a little bit longer. We'll have you change the cross of your legs so your opposite shin is in front. And then inhale, extend both arms to the sky. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Lift just the left arm to the ceiling as you breathe in. Exhale, slide the right hand out from the hip. Reach the left arm up and overhead. Relax the right elbow, right shoulder. And breathe into the left side waist. Move the head back, the throat open. Take an inhale and one more exhale. Inhale, lift a little bit, and then exhale, kind of reach diagonally out. Stretching your left hand over the right knee. Pull the navel in, gaze to the heart. Take another inhale, exhale, place the hand to the top of the knee, lift up to seated. Hand behind, exhale, twist. Look over the back shoulder. Inhale, lengthen up through the crown of the head. Exhale and twist. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, come back to seated. Lift the arms to the sky. And then exhale the hands to the heart. And then switch sides. Right arm up, inhale. Slide the left hand out from the hip. Relax the left elbow, left shoulder. And reach and lengthen the right side. Ground down through that outer right hip. Keep the breath nice and deep as you open the space between the lungs. Reach out through the crown. Take one more breath in and one more breath out. Inhale, lift up just enough you can extend over the left knee. Pull the navel in, draw the chin towards the chest. Round the back. Inhale and exhale. One more deep breath in here. As you exhale, place your hand to your knee. Then inhale up to seated, left hand behind you. Exhale, twist, looking over your back shoulder. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale and twist. And then one more breath, just like that. Exhale, twist. Come back to center. The arms reach to the sky. Look up. And exhale the hands to the heart. Now interlace the fingers, press the palms forward as you exhale, round your back. Inhale the arms to the sky. Exhale, release the hands down, and then bring the legs out to the sides. And for a moment, just kind of slide your hands up and down the length of the leg. Reach one hand towards your ankle, and then go to the other side. One more breath in, one more breath out, and come up to center. Bring your hands out in front of you, up onto the fingertips. Flex the feet. Inhale, lift the heart. And on your exhale, fold forward. Just gently, nothing too intense, right? Just kind of awakening the inner thighs, groins, lower back, maybe glutes. Keep breathing. Let's go one more. Inhale right into the front of the heart. One more exhale as you fold. And then inhale, come up to seated. Bring your hands behind your knees. Lean back and draw the legs together. And then lift the feet from the floor. Come into Navasana, boat pose. So you can separate your feet just enough. You can rotate your ankles around a few times. Kind of awakening soles of the feet, energy in the ankles. And then flex the toes, feet. Hug the legs in. And pull the navel in to lift into the heart. Hands lighten behind the back of the legs. You can extend them to the sides or up and overhead if you like. Wherever you go, just keep hugging in towards the center and lift up through the front of the chest, the crown of the head. Take one more inhale breath here. On your exhale, cross your ankles, tuck the feet under the body, lift your hips, place your hands to the top of the mat, and then step back, downward dog. Take a few moments here, just pedal out your legs, stretch one heel and then the other to the floor. And the next time you bend your right knee, just hold it there for a breath or two. Stretch the left heel to the floor. Lengthen the right side waist. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, switch out your legs. Left knee bends, right heel to the floor. Left hip stays in line with right. And then take one more inhale as you exhale, a little bend to both knees. And then you lengthen through the sitting bones, but reach down through the crown of the head. Walk the feet up to the top of the mat. Inhale and exhale, fold forward. Hands to shins, halfway lift. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. On your exhale, fold forward. And then again, halfway lift, inhale. Pull the navel in as you reach through the crown. Exhale and fold. And then one more time, just like that, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale and fold. And then just hang out in your forward fold for a few moments. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Kind of feel the backs of the legs start to open to the space behind you as you descend down through the crown. Let's take one more inhale, one more exhale, and then slowly rise all the way to standing. Round the back, maybe hands to the thighs to help you rise. And then when you come to stand, just rotate your shoulders around a few times. Give a shake through your arms, shake out your legs. Separate your feet a little wider than your hips. Let's just take the hips from side to side here. Just sweetly and simply stretching the outer hip and then start to rotate the pelvis around in a circle. Breathe in and out. Soften the knees, ground down through the soles of the feet. Take another inhale and exhale, rotate your pelvis the opposite way now. So body as conduit from heaven to earth, right? One more inhale, one more exhale, and then come to center. And let's do figure eight. So as if you were drawing an 8 on the floor with your hips. You're going to lead with one, rotate it around. It's really good for the back of the sacrum, the back of the pelvis. One way, just nice and smooth, as smoothly as you can. Then pause and go the other way. Think of, again, continuity, just really seamlessly rotating your hips, moving from side to side. Then let's do one more inhale, one more exhale, and come up to center. And then another little shake through the body, shake through the legs. Okay? Find Tadasana at the top of the mat. Lift and spread the toes, feet are hip width distance. Inhale the arms to the sky. Grab the left wrist with the right hand. Let's stretch to the side before we fold forward. Carry on. Inhale to center, switch the hands. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, switch hands. Exhale to the first side. And then one more time. Inhale and exhale over. Inhale to center. Now we'll fold forward. Hands to the back. Interlace the hands behind you. And roll the shoulders onto the back as you breathe into the chest. If the arms can extend to the sky, that's great. You can stretch them overhead. My shoulders are a little tight this morning, so I'm just going to keep my hands to the back of the pelvis.
And concentrate on kind of opening the front of the chest. So I'm going to draw the shoulder blades onto the back and breathe into the heart. Take another inhale, one more exhale. Release the hands, lift up halfway, inhale, lengthen the spine, and then step your right foot to the back of the mat. Let's come into a low lunge. I've got these blocks underneath my hands, just gives a little space so that I can align my hips. Left hip comes back, right hip comes forward, left knee stays bent. Then inhale, you'll lift open the heart, look forward and up. As you exhale, straighten the left leg, fold forward. Again, inhale, bend the knee, lift the heart. Exhale, straighten the leg and fold. And one more time, just like that. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your leg. Now come back to lunge on your inhale and exhale, pause. Lift the left arm to the sky and stay here. If you like, extend the left arm overhead or feel free to wrap it around behind your back. Keep lifting your right hip up. Keep a nice bend in the left knee. And then inhale and exhale, turn the chest open. One more breath in. One more breath out. And then release left arm to the sky. Inhale, exhale it to the floor. Take an inhale, look forward, lift the chest. Exhale, step up. Step the left foot back now. Inhale. And exhale, find your lunge. So again, right knee and ankle align, right hip moves back, left hip comes forward slightly. Take an inhale and exhale. Then inhale, lift open the heart, look forward and up. On your exhale, straighten the leg, fold forward. Inhale, bend the knee. Lift the heart, exhale, straighten the leg and fold. And now one more time, just like that. Inhale and exhale, straighten. Now we'll come back to lunge. Inhale, exhale, pause. Lift the right arm to the sky and stay and twist. Wrap the right arm around behind the back, or again, you can extend the arm forward. You just want to grow longer out of the right side waist. Pull the navel in and rotate your heart open. Move your head back, your throat open. Keep the bend in the right knee and move right hip back, left hip lifts up. So you really kind of target this the right side of the lower back. Keep breathing steady. Okay, let's take one more inhale and one more exhale. Inhale, release right arm to the sky. Exhale, the hands to the floor. Now take an inhale, lift the heart. As you exhale, pivot the toes. Walk your hands to the long edge of your mat. So out to the side here. Inhale, exhale, bend the left knee. Straighten the left leg. Exhale, bend to the right. So we just go side to side here. Inhale, exhale, bend the left. Inhale, straighten, exhale, bend to the right. And then one more time over to the left knee. Inhale, exhale, stay here. Walk the hands as far forward as you can comfortably go and soften the heart toward the earth. Take the weight into the feet and stretch the hips back as you reach forward through the crown of your head. Take one more inhale. One more exhale. And then release. Walk the hands back. Straighten the left leg. Bend the right knee. And then same thing. Walk the hands as far forward as you can. Lengthen the torso. Exhale. Soften the heart to the ground. The weight is in your feet. Right knee is bent. Stretching open the left inner thigh. Okay, one more breath in. One more breath out. And walk the hands back, straighten the legs. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Come all the way to standing now. Inhale the hands to the hips. Exhale and pause. Good. Turn your toes out now, your heels in. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, slide the hands down to the knees, and then rise to stand and reach up. Inhale. Hands come through the heart center, bend the knees, exhale. So keep going just like that. Inhale, reach up. Straightening your legs. Exhale, bend the knees. Hands come through the heart and then release. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, come in. You kind of graze the inner thighs, inner knees. One more time. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. Bend the knees.
And then stay with the knees bent, just lift your arms to the sky. Interlace your fingers, press your palms towards the ceiling, draw your thumbs and pinkies in. And then sit down into the heels. Bend your knees nice and deep. Take them out to the side. The weight is in the pinky toe side of the foot. Pull in from the pelvic floor, so think of engaging the root of the pelvis. Lengthen up through the sides of the body. Exhale, sink a little deeper. And then straighten the legs, release. Exhale the hands to the hips. Okay, turn your toes in. Then your heels in. Then your toes in. Then your heels in. Your toes in and your heels in till you're back to center. Step up to the top of the mat. Inhale, exhale the arms down, and then lift the arms to the sky and fold forward. Lift up halfway, inhale. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Side push-up position, pause here for a moment. Find the balance in the hands and the feet from the right to the left side. Spread your fingers and press down through the finger pads, the first finger knuckle. And then squeeze the inner thighs together. Pull the navel in. Inhale, take your weight slightly forward, then bend your elbows, lower knees, and then chest to the floor. Point your toes and lift your heart. Inhale into cobra. Exhale and lower down. Root the heel of the hand, elbows in, collarbones broad. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale and lower. And one more time, inhale to lift up. Exhale and lower down. Inhale to plank or go back to child's pose. Exhale, hips to sky, downward dog. And then take a few breaths here. Returning back to center, right? So we shake all this stuff up, move our attention in many different directions, and then return to center. Always back to center of being, center of thought, center of attention. You're right in the center of the body. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Exhale, everything out. Bend your knees, jump, step, or walk up. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's go again. Inhale, both arms rise. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant the hands, jump, step, or walk back. Lower all the way or stop halfway, chaturanga. Upward dog or cobra. Broaden the collarbones, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Soften the knees a bit. Pull the navel in and lift the sitting bones to lengthen the sides. Take one more inhale, look to the top of the mat. Exhale, everything out. Bend your knees, jump, step, or walk up. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. This time, bend the knees, lift the arms, chair pose. Exhale, stay. So sit the weight into the heels. Hug and squeeze the legs together and bend the knees deeply. Lift open into the front of the chest, extend the arms, relax the shoulders back and down. Take another inhale, fill the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank, lower all the way or stop halfway. Up dog or cobra. And then downward facing dog. And breathe in and out. Rotate the biceps forward. Root down through the ball of the hand. Lift the sitting bones, rotate inner thighs and then back. Then inhale and exhale the big toes together. Take the right leg to the sky on your inhale and exhale. Bring knee to chest. Draw your nose to your knee. Inhale, extend your leg. And do it again. Knee to chest. Nose to knee. One more time, reach back. Inhale. Exhale and pull in. Now extend the leg as you breathe in and draw your foot all the way through to the top of the mat. Inhale, come up, warrior two. Exhale and pause. So right knee bends nice and deep. Right heel aligns with mid-arch or heel of back foot, arms extend.
Take an inhale, lift the arms to the sky, grab the right wrist, and pull the right arm back. Keep the bend in the right knee though. Inhale and exhale, the head moves back, the throat is open. One more breath in and one more breath out. Release, come back to warrior two, then extended side angle. Elbow to knee, left arm overhead. Breathe in and out. Think of lifting from the left inner thigh. So I'm going to let your left hip kind of rise. Move your right shoulder back, your right knee back, and scoop your right hip under. Take an inhale as you lengthen, wrap the left arm around behind the back. And now maybe extend your right hand down to your ankle. You can place it on the floor inside your right foot. You want to keep scooping your right hip under and lengthening forward as you rotate your heart to the sky. Now on your inhale, straighten your right leg. You come into half bound triangle. Right hand to the shin, or feel free to grab a block. Place it just outside your right shin and lengthen the heart forward. Then again, you're going to pull the right hip under. Rotate your gaze towards the sky and think of lengthening the left side of the body. Take a couple more breaths here. Keep reaching back through your hips, forward through the shoulders, the crown. Take one more inhale and one more exhale. Release, inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, bend your right knee into warrior two and gaze forward. Ground through the heel of your right foot. Shift your torso kind of toward the back of the mat. Breathe in and out. Take one more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the top of the mat. Inhale, step your right foot back into plank. Exhale, lower all the way or stop halfway, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. And then downward dog. And breathe in and out. Take a minute just to feel the sides of the body. Plant your finger pads. Lift the sitting bones, rotate your biceps forward. Take an inhale and exhale. One more breath in and out, big toes come together. Inhale the left leg to the sky. Exhale the knee to the chest, nose to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull in, knee to chest, nose to knee. One more time, reach back. Exhale and pull the knee in. Now, extend the leg on your inhale and exhale, draw the foot through to the top of the mat, turn your right foot flat and come up, warrior two. Inhale and exhale. Left foot forward, left knee bends, arms extend. And you find your alignment. Think of the torso. So it's very easy just to kind of lean your upper body forward, or even kind of slump forward with your lower abdomen. See if instead you can engage the core and even kind of shift a little towards center. So you put more weight into your right foot, left knee bends. Arms to the sky, grab the left wrist. Inhale and exhale, pull the back. Move your head back and your throat open. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and out. Reach back. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. Release, extend the arms, warrior two, then extended side angle. Left elbow to knee. Right arm reaches overhead. You're going to lengthen out of the waist and then scoop your left hip under. Lift from your right inner thigh. Maybe move your right hip back. And then if you like, wrap the right arm around behind the back. Extend the left hand toward the floor. Breathe in and out. Now we want to stay lifted from the inner thigh on the right side. And so we're not dumping down too far into the hips, over stretching the inner thighs or groins. So you want to stay supportive and stretch into the back. Pull the left hip under. Lengthen the right side of the spine and you spin your heart open towards the sky. Take one more inhale. One more exhale. And then you'll straighten your right leg. Left leg. You'll be in half bound triangle. And it's same thing like in a half extended side angle. So you want to scoop your left hip under. Rotate your right hip open. And then move the head back. Turn the gaze towards the sky. Breathe in and out. Lengthen through the sides of the body. Grow longer through your spine. Take one more inhale and one more exhale. And then release, inhale, come all the way up to stand. Bend your left knee, warrior two. Remember, reach back just as much as forward. Gaze is over the left hand. Take an inhale into the heart. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the top of the mat. Step your left foot back to plank. Inhale, exhale, lower all the way or stop halfway. Up dog or cobra. And then downward dog. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Go back to center. Remember your intention. Clear your mind. Take another inhale. Look to the top of the mat. Bend the knees. Jump, step, or walk up. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale to stand. And exhale, hands to heart. Pause for a moment. Take a minute to remember your intention. Inhale, exhale, release the hands down. Okay, let's do tree pose. Shift the weight into the left foot. Inhale the right foot to the upper inner thigh, above or below your knee. Hands to heart, right knee moves out to the side. Arms can extend towards the ceiling. You press the palms in, the biceps in. And then press the left inner thigh to the sole of the right foot. Right knee moves out to the side. Take an inhale as you lengthen up. Exhale, pull the belly button in. One more breath in as you lengthen, then exhale the hands to the heart, hands to the hips. Draw your right knee forward. Inhale and exhale, extend it back. Balancing warrior three. So I'm going to square my hips to the floor and kick back through the right leg. You want to keep rotating your right inner thigh to the sky, and now pull the belly button in so your lower back is long. Maybe bring right hand to the belly, left hand to the lower back. Inhale and exhale. Now, extend the right arm forward as you breathe in. Place your right hand to the floor or a block. And inhale and exhale. Your left hand still on the lower back. We'll start to turn the torso open to the side and maybe lift the left hand to the ceiling. Revolved half moon. Kick back through your right leg, lift your right hip, and then pull the navel in and twist, turning open towards the side. Extend through the crown of your head. Take another inhale. One more exhale. Now, last breath in, press down and reach up. Exhale, lower your left hand to the floor. Place your right foot to the floor and come into a low lunge. So you got to step all the way to the back of the mat. Inhale and exhale the right knee to the ground. Then lift both arms to the sky. Exhale and lean back. Bring the hands behind the back of the head, elbows nice and wide. Breathe in and out. Maybe extend the arms by the ears if you like. Let's take one more inhale. One more exhale. And then inhale, release. Hands to the floor, step up to the top of the mat. Inhale and exhale, fold. Inhale to stand. And exhale, hands to your heart. Pause, breathe in and out. Close your eyes. Just remember your intention. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, release the hands. Let's do the other side. Shift the weight into the right foot. Inhale, lift your left foot up. Foot goes above the knee or below the knee, just not on the knee. Hands to heart. Find your balance. Extend the arms to the sky. Squeeze the palms together, biceps by the ears. Left knee moves out. Right foot or right inner thigh presses to the sole of the left foot. Draw the belly button in, lengthen out of the waist. Gaze forward. Take one more breath in, then exhale the hands to your heart, hands to your hips. Draw your left knee forward. Inhale, exhale, extend it back and hinge forward at your hips. Balancing warrior three. Right, now we want left inner thigh to rotate towards the sky. Really strengthening for the right leg. Bring your right hand to the back, left hand to the belly. And feel each time you exhale is kind of a support for your lower back. You might even feel your left knee, foot descend a little. Now reach the left arm forward as you breathe in and exhale it onto the earth or a block. Keep kicking back through your left foot and start to rotate your heart open to the side. Lift your right shoulder, maybe then extend the right arm to the ceiling. And breathe in and out. Lengthen out of the waist, lift your left hip, take an inhale. Remember your core, pull the belly button in to twist, keep kicking back. Let's take one more inhale breath here as you exhale, lower your right hand down, step your left foot to the floor into crescent lunge. Low lunge, right inhale and exhale, drop the knee to the earth. Then inhale both arms to the sky. As you exhale, lean back. Hands can come overhead or again, the hands behind the back. Breathe in and out. Right knee bends, right heel to the floor. Take one more inhale into the chest. One more exhale. And then release. Hands to the earth. Step forward to the top of the mat. Exhale and fold. Good. From here now, separate your feet a little wider than your hips. Turn your toes out. Bend your knees and drop your hips towards the floor. And then bring your hands to the heart center and pause here, Malasana. Reach up through the crown of the head. Let your collarbones broaden as you reach through the crown, but also down toward the earth. Good, you guys. One more inhale breath here. Okay, one more exhale. Then come all the way down onto the sitting bones and extend the legs forward out in front of you. Okay. Whew. Breathe in and out. And then pull the flesh from underneath you, flex through your feet, bend the knees, hands to the ground under the shoulders. Take an inhale and exhale. Lift both arms to the sky and then fold forward. Hands to the ankles or the feet or the shins. Lift up halfway, inhale, exhale, and fold over your legs. Push forward through the insides of the feet, the inner ball of the foot. Move that outer and outside of the right foot back, left foot back. Inhale and exhale, fold. Let's just take one more breath in here and one more breath out. Then inhale back up to seated and exhale, release the hands down. Bring your right foot to the inner thigh or stack it on top of the thigh. So like seated tree pose, if you will. Remember the foot on the ankle or on the thigh or down onto the floor. Now lift both arms to the ceiling again. And as you exhale, fold forward. If you have a strap, you want to strap up your left foot, that's fine. You're going to pull the belly button in and lift into the heart, broaden the collarbones and reach the heart forward. Fold at your waist. Try and keep the weight in your hips nice and equal. So you might think of lifting your right hip away from the floor, descending your left hip down. There's a very, at least in my body, a very distinct kind of difference if I lift my right hip rather than if I let my right hip descend. It's not necessarily that one is better than the other, but you want to go to the one that kind of feels more aligned and that stretches places that might resist. And because the natural tendency is to drop the hip toward the floor, you want to apply the opposite, lifting the hip a little bit. Now take one more inhale and one more exhale. Release, come back up to seated, lift the arms. Now we'll twist. Right hand behind, left hand to the knee. Gently press your right knee toward the floor. So just extend your left arm. You don't have to force it. You just want to kind of guide it toward the floor. And then you're lengthening through the right side of the body. And as you exhale, twist. Lift up through your gaze so your head has a tendency to jut forward. You want to move it back, align the spine, and twist. And breathe in and out. Keep your left leg extending forward, root and ground the inner left thigh to the floor. Take one more breath in and one more breath out. And then inhale, come to center, release your right leg forward, sway your feet from side to side and pop the knees up and down. And then let's do the other side. Take the left foot to the inner thigh or up onto the thigh. Flex the left foot, take an inhale, extend the arms to the ceiling, and as you exhale, fold forward. Hands to the feet, the ankles, maybe to the ground, either side of your shin. Just note how it feels in the hips, right? And adjust the upper body accordingly. Again, if you have a strap, you can use a strap around your foot. Breathe in and out. And then it's the same thing. So the tendency is going to be to drop over toward the left. You want to lift up out of the left hip and ground down through the right side, but then lengthen the heart forward. And breathe in and out. Let's play with that a little bit in your body. Shoulders again roll back and down as you reach through the crown. A couple more breaths here. Remember your intention, calm the mind. Couple more breaths. Good. In fact, let's do one more deep inhale and one more exhale. And then inhale, release back up to seated, lift the arms, exhale and twist. Right hand to the left knee, left hand to the floor behind you. Remember, move your head back in line with the rest of the spine. Reach through the crown as you exhale, twist. Look over the back shoulder. Breathe in and out. And breathe in and out. Awesome. Let's go one more breath in here. One more breath out. Inhale, come back to center. The arms reach to the sky. Exhale and lower the hands down. Good. Unwind this left leg. Bring it forward. Wave your feet from side to side. Pop the knees up and down. And then let's go to our wide-legged one more time. Okay, you might be able to find a little bit more depth than you had at the beginning of practice. So you can go as far as feels comfortable and then maybe scooch the hips forward. And then bring the hands out in front of you. Take an inhale and exhale. Start to fold forward, hinging at the waist. Now keep your feet nice and active. The tendency here is that the feet roll in, the inner thighs roll in. So you're going to try to do the opposite. Flex the feet and rotate your inner thighs up towards the sky. Then you lengthen out of the waist, and on your exhale, you'll fold forward. Maybe the elbows come to the floor or onto your blocks. You're going to lengthen out of the waist and lift the heart. Then on your exhale, soften and fold. And breathe in and out. Okay, from here, I'll offer a little twist. You can come up a little bit and extend your left arm forward, and now reach the right arm back behind you. Breathe into the chest, push into the earth, reach back through your right hand as you twist the torso. Take one more breath in and one more breath out. Inhale back to center, plant your right hand down, extend the left arm back. And then inhale, lift the heart as you exhale, pull the navel in and reach back, ground through your right hip. Inhale and exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. And then inhale back to center. Exhale and fold. Inhale, come up to seated, and then slide the hands behind the backs of the knees and draw the legs together. Plant the feet to the floor. Bring your hands behind you. Turn your fingers to face forward and roll the shoulders onto the back, straighten the arms. Then inhale, lift your hips, reverse tabletop. Press through the soles of the feet, the palms of the hands. Press down and lift your hips up towards the sky. Extend through the shins, the crown of your head. Take one more inhale. Exhale, lower your hips to the earth. And then come all the way down onto the ground, however you would like to get there. Once you get to the earth, extend the arms overhead, stretch your legs straight. Inhale and exhale, hug the knees to the chest. Give yourself a sweet hug in. Feel free to rotate the knees around. You can go one way and then maybe go the other way. Hug the knees in, inhale and exhale, and then extend the right leg to the sky. Slide your hands up towards your ankle and pull the leg over the body. Take an inhale and exhale here. Now release and stack your right ankle on top of the left knee. Interlace the hands around the back of the left hamstring and pull the left knee in. Feel free to rock the legs from side to side. And then you can take a little circles with your legs as well. This will help massage the lower back a little bit. And then hold, find a posture to stay, breathe in and out. Take one more inhale, one more exhale, and then release. Place the feet to the floor, kind of knock the knees together, hands to the abdomen, breathe in and out. And then switch sides. Take left leg, straight up to the ceiling first. Slide your hands up to your ankle. Inhale and exhale. Draw the leg over the body. Take an inhale, exhale, release. Left ankle to the right knee. And then interlace the hands behind the back of the right hamstring. And feel free to kind of rock from side to side or rotate your knees around in a circle. There's not a whole lot of range of motion here, and that's all right. We don't need a lot. Just a little bit of movement, and then you'll find centered inhale and exhale. Hug the leg in. Flex the feet, draw your left knee away from you. Press your elbow to your inner thigh. Inhale and exhale. One more breath in and one more breath out. And then release. Place the feet to the floor. Your feet as wide as the mat. The knees come together. Hands to the abdomen. Just breathe in and out here. And then extend the arms and start to drop your knees to the right and the left. Just a little sways from the right to the left. Now, the next time the knees drop to the right, hold them there. And if you want, you can kind of move your feet over to the left, shift your hips to the left, and then twist. Gaze over your left shoulder. Breathe in and out. Left hand to the outer left knee as you reach and extend through your left hand. Inhale and exhale. Release back to center as you breathe in. Pick your hips up, shift them to the right. Drop knees to the left, gaze to the right. And breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Awesome. One more inhale. One more deep exhale. And then inhale the knees back to center. Pick your hips up, shift them to the middle part of the mat. And then, just scan through your body. If there are any other postures that are calling to you, or any other adjustments you'd like to make at all, just please feel free to take those. Of course, support your body any way that you would like for Shavasana. You can bring a bolster behind the backs of the knees to alleviate any low back discomfort. You can do blankets, sweatshirts, socks, whatever. Or, of course, nothing at all. And then just relax on the floor. We'll take a few moments just of deep relaxation to let all of that kind of settle in, let your mind relax. And just let everything go. Feel a wave of relaxation move through you. Watch your breath as it rises and falls. Let everything go. Move your attention to the spaces between your thoughts.
And deeply relax. Padmavanandaste Sachitananda Rupini Sarva Bhuta Hite Mataha Yehi Parameshwari Om Am Hrim Krom Yam Ram Lam Vam Sham Shum Sam Hamsaha Soham Mama Hridai Bhagwan Rama Yeva Gatya Sukam Chiram Tishtatu Swaha Om Pratishta Om Mahapadmavanandaste Sachitananda Rupini Sarva Bhuta Hite Mataha Yehi Parameshwari Om Am Hrim Krom Yam Ram Lam Vam Sham Sham Sam Hamsaha Soham Mama Hridai Bhagwan Rama Yeva Gatya Sukam Chiram Tishtatu Swaha Om Pratishta Om Mahapadmavanandaste Sachitananda Rupini Sarva Bhuta Hite Mataha Yehi Parameshwari Om Am Hrim Krom Yam Ram Lam Vam Sham Sham Sam Hamsaha Soham Mama Hridai Bhagwan Rama Yeva Gatya Sukam Chiram Tishtatu Swaha Om Pratishta So slowly, please begin to bring awareness back to your physical body. Sweetly allow your breath to deepen. And gradually move your fingers and toes. Start to rotate the wrists and ankles, and then extend both arms up and overhead. And reach all the way from fingers to toes. You can bring the knees to the chest and give yourself a great big hug. Thank yourself for coming to your practice, for creating the time and space to be here on this beautiful day whenever you're taking this practice. And then you can roll to the right or the left, and when you're ready, we'll come up to a comfortable seat. We'll take a moment just to seal our practice, our time together. You rest the hands to the knees, maybe palms up or down, thumb and first finger together. And then just take a cruise through the body and notice what's present for you. Remember your intention. Simply watch as your breath rises and falls. And the prayer at your heart, the intention in your mind's eye, just resonate through your physical body. This is one of the ways that we align with the forces that are benevolent in nature, that are, serving and supporting. Is that we take the time to align within our own selves. We'll bring the hands together at the center of the heart. Take a moment to feel a wave of gratitude wash through you. Just thankful and grateful for all the blessings in your life, for everything you've been given. And we'll seal our practice with a chant of Om. But first, take a deep breath in to fill up. Exhale everything out. Inhale for Om. As you exhale, bow the chin to the chest. Honor the love and compassion that lies in your heart and the hearts of all beings, and the teacher that guides our way. And know the light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. So thank you all so much for being out there and for coming to your practice. I wanted to draw you a little angel card before you go. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Flexibility. There you go. So is there a way or an aspect of your life that you could become more flexible in? Maybe someplace you are too flexible, right? So whenever it's presented, it's either like overdone or underdone. So you can always check and just check in. How does flexibility work in your world right here and right now? So many blessings, friends. Much love. Hari Om. And I'll see you next time.